Good morning, everybody. This is Raidhyn, and today I want to talk about how you should change your Street Fighter 6 strategy based on the resources that you have available to you, based on the health bars and the state of the game, so that you can win more often. This is something that I do in a lot of my games where I'll get to a point where, I'm 40, 50 seconds into a match, and it looks kind of like this. This is a really common round 3 scenario where the opponent has spent their level 3 super, things have gotten a little sketchy, and we're at the scenario where I'm super down in health as Ken, and over on the right side, Chun-Li is just kind of chilling. So when I look at this situation, I'm trying to figure out how can I kill Chun-Li, how can I get the knockout, how can I get the round, how can I win this game? What is the least that I need to be able to do? And with this much health, right now, this is 50% of Chun-Li's health bar, right? I need to get a big combo. I need to cash out. Ken only gets, really high damaging combos off of a really good starter, like a jump in or a 5 HP, and I got to spend everything. But fortunately, in this scenario, I have everything. So I know, okay, if I can land, a 5 HP or a jump in, right? I can win this game with one touch. And that's really, the kind of thing that I think about. It's like, if I get this opportunity, if I block a DP, I've won the game. If I get a jump in, I've won the game. I'm not thinking about this situation where I'm down and, I'm probably going to lose and I'm starting to doom and gloom already, right? Because I'm one touch, basically. If I eat one or two, if I eat an EX Fireball here, I lose, right? So I got to play a little cautiously, but I also know, hey, if I jump one fireball, I can do enough damage to Chun to win the game, right? And I know this based on, just practice and looking at the health bar and going like, okay, I just need to do the full cash out combo. If I had the full cash out combos. Right. And now I got CA. It's going to tack on a little bit of extra damage. And we're just going to be able to clear Chun's health bar, right? So that's the way that I think about it in this scenario. Now, I know in this scenario that if I get a starter from crouch medium kick into drive rush, right, that my cash out isn't going to kill because crouch medium kick scales really crazy, right? So even if I do a full combo, a full cash out combo, it's just not going to do as much damage because of that starter. So I know if I get it, I want to go for a setup instead, so that I can get a reset and win in 2 interactions, right? So I'm thinking, okay, off a jump in or a DP punish, cool, I win the game. If I get a crouch medium kick, I'm gonna need 2, maybe 3 interactions, right? Maybe the crouch medium kick interaction. Let's set this not to refill, right? I get a crouch medium kick combo. I go for the safe jump setup afterwards, right? Now we're in range where, like, if I go for the safe jump afterwards, right, we do something like this, and now level 3 is definitely going to kill. So, I just try to look at this and think about how I am going to win the game off the next interaction, and that I'm not in this hopeless situation. And I'm constantly looking at resources to make decisions, with health bars kind of being the easiest one. So if you're in this position, right, like, don't go all doom and gloom. You don't have to get super defensive, right? You got to be a little cautious. You can't do bad jumps or get hit by EX Fireball or something. But you can still win in the next interaction, depending on what that is. And so, you can mess around with these vitality values in the training room, and it's funny just how much, these different health bars, immediately change the state of the game. Like this is a lot worse for Ken, right? Because this means I have to win probably 3 to 5 interactions to take the game, right? I got to get some big combos. I got to do multiple throws. I've got to do a whole lot more work, whereas Chun just has to land one solid combo, right? One combo extension, for 3K, that's going to really hurt. And, if we're in the reverse scenario, right, where it looks like this, I don't really have to do anything. I can land one anti-air, right? I can throw a couple of fireballs here, right? When she's this low, just about anything is going to take that health down to single touch percent, right? Where a single jab is going to do it. And I can sit back and chill. I don't have to be risky. I don't have to, try and do really big moves, really dangerous things. I can just, wait, do a DP. So this is something I want everybody to think about if you're watching this, as far as how to win more games. A lot of that is just deciding what is it that I need to do in this scenario in order to win. What's the minimum amount of effort? If I get an interaction like this, it's worth it for me to do something silly that I know will work, just because of the fact that I don't have to get a jump in this scenario to win the game, right? I just need to get like a single touch. I don't have to do anything complicated. So this is just the thing I want you all to think about. Look at the health bar states. Mess around with this in training room. Get used to kind of what things look like, and set these to different values and think like, okay, hey, in this scenario where we're both at 50%, like what exactly does that mean? And like in this situation, I'm just thinking, okay, corner carry, cool. Once they're in the corner, one combo. Didn't even have to be a full catch out. Didn't have to be optimal. All I needed to do was get him in the corner, do one Aoki. Cool. That's all you need, right? Thank you, Ken. That is right. So hopefully this is giving you something to think about. It's just a habit I've gotten into where throughout the game I'll be looking at the health bars and kind of deciding, hey, what do I need to win the game right now? Is it possible? And depending on the amount of resources that you have and that your opponent has, sometimes that the way to win is very simple. It's very risk averse, and you don't have to be attempting risky or complicated stuff or optimal combos that might drop. You just have to do whatever it takes to win. And, finding the simplest path forward for your character to grab that win is often a really good strategy, especially if you struggle with doing really well in matches but still not managing to win at the end. So yeah, anyway, I hope this video helped. Thanks a bunch for watching, and if you have any suggestions for topics you'd like me to go over, leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.